Hi, this is Erica Glessing, and I am so curious about this because I had a conversation today with someone from Entrepreneur on Fire, and we were having a great conversation about what makes a great podcast, what makes a great podcast website. And I was talking to Mark, who's one of the wizards at Entrepreneur on Fire podcast websites, and I looked back at my epic failures. Oh my gosh, I had the best epic failure. So I had come off of doing Happiness Telesummit, which I did for a few years, and I interviewed all these people, and it was a really, really strong program, and I had great guests, and I had a great experience, and I had a lot of intense signups and a lot of intense listens, and it was really nourishing. And again, it was called the Happiness Telesummit. I had Marcy Shimoff. I had some of the best happiness experts in the world I got to play with, and so I came off of that and I thought, well, why don't I make my own show? Like an ongoing. And so I found really great guests because why not, right? Like, so that was good. But let's talk about the fail. Oh my God. So I interviewed these guests and it would take me a while to get the guests lined up. And then I would do an interview and then I would post it. And then I would work for a while, do an interview. And these were like excellent interviews. They were like 45 minutes long. We really went smart places, and my guests were fantastic. So, for the entire year of all of 2016, the entire show, I got 200 listens. Oh my gosh. These were like the best shows ever, and I got no one to tune in. So, I took that, and then I learned from some other experts in 2016, and I started talking to the consciousness of the Erica Blessing show, and I asked what it wanted. And it really wanted to celebrate the authors in Happy Publishing. So I'm blessed with a lot of really great authors, and they show up in droves because I have groups of authors, and so I'm blessed with really smart people that I get to have in my life. And so my Erica Blessing show completely took that epic failure, which was just like throwing out shows whenever I wanted, having no duration um, pattern, 20 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour. Every show was different. One show was like 2 hours, like really. So none of that worked to bring in a steady audience and a steady podcast. And so, dawn of 2017, I did daily 8-minute show, took off 10,000 the first month. All of 2016, I had the same logo. I had the same name. No one heard of the show all year long. 200, barely any. Like, it's amazing that I even had 200. Probably it was everyone who's on and their, mom. So, one of those things that I learned from that was why to choose some kind of frequency and duration and stick on it. And that gives your audience a sense of like predictability. So if you're interested in working with me on podcasts, I would love to have that conversation with you. You can catch me here on YouTube. You can comment and I can get back to you. You can go to happypublishing@gmail.com and send me a shout out, and we can have a conversation about your podcast, your radio show, and how you can get more views and likes and watches and more. You can find out more also at podcastpassion.net. Thank you.